This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Banner.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down after a short gain there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quickly. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on a tackle.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
He hands it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Pirates trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, East Carolina.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Single back, takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught for the completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Pirates line it up with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in and stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fighting him off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Powering through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made it with 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, camper! Come on, show me!
And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll run it to the left. As the first down is still going. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught near the sticks. It's Austin. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
By the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. He escapes the pocket. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. One more play before they head to the locker room. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it off to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Past the 30. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. QB keeper all the way. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got him the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Gets made on the out route.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Here we go, sack.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Pirates will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Signs the quick throw. And he scores! Touchdown, East Carolina! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The back's got it. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
35, East Carolina, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking right, this one caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. He dumps it off to the tight end. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's tackled quickly, and the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win
it. The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The Pirates are in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Pirates hustle to the line to run that hurry up. There's the handoff. They test the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Here we go.
Try to convert with a sneak. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Empty backfield now, and they go for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Leaning on the run game here. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
29.
And he's He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play that this offense has been looking for. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for a late deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go!
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, East Carolina.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game.